I am back. It's been a few days. It's now Thursday, the 16th. So, like I said, the torque wrench wasn't working. It was just spinning. You couldn't hear it catch the ratchet at all. So I go to our local Ace Hardware store and I take my torque wrench in, hoping they can exchange it. I'm talking to ended up talking to a guy, and he said, "Yeah, absolutely." And it turns out there's one or two things you can do, at least with the torque wrench. Torque wrench I had was probably, I don't remember, 10 to 15 years old, and it had a lifetime warranty. My first option was I could swap for this one, which I did. The second choice is he's going to give me a little card that had a QR code on it that would, if I scanned it, it would take me right to Craftsman's replacement program, I guess you'd call it. Fill out some information there. And then while we're talking, one of the other guys that worked at Ace, he come over and he had some knowledge about it. And they both kind of confirmed what they were both thinking, that they'd probably offer me this one as a comparison or comparable, or another one, but it was actual digital readout, and I didn't necessarily want a digital readout because I only use it 2-3 times a year, and I don't want to have to worry about a battery going bad in it. So I opted for just swapping for this one. The one I had went from like 25 pounds. Well, not this one, but the one I turned in went from 25 pounds to 250. This one goes from 50 pounds to 250. And you see that right there? A 1-year warranty. So, no more lifetime warranties on Craftsman torque wrenches. I'm not sure what else. The guy that was helping me the most with this exchange said he has Snap-on tools at home, and his torque wrenches are no longer lifetime warranty with Snap-on. And he said there was something else. I think it was a end wrench with a rubber grip or soft grip, or the ratchets, excuse me, like a 3/8 or 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, whatever, but with the soft grip on the ratchet. Said those are no longer lifetime warranty. Now, if you have the chrome handle or the hard, the steel handle, lifetime warranty, but not the other. So this is the route I chose. Now we can. Oh, come on! He opened it. Oh, there we go. Get this sucker opened up. I think they made it child-proof. Nope. Just needs to be a little bit bigger so you can get, good grief, 2 fingers in there. That thing is stuck. Ow. That's what I was afraid of. Drug my knuckle right over that dang latch. Here's the calibration test data. Oops. I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to. Anyway, what the heck. So, back to this guy. Oh, I gotta put this somewhere out of the way. My knuckle still hurts. So, as I was saying, it's between 70 and 80. So, we're gonna spin this sucker up. That's not it. There we go. Torque. Foot-pounds. There's 70. We just keep cranking it. 70 to 80. So, trying to get the glare off and my poor eyesight to be able to read it. So yeah, there's 70. Oh, we'll just go for 74 like I was trying to the first time. And let's see. Here's my socket. Wrong way, there we go. Okay, let's see how it works. I think I'm gonna like this one better as it has the long handle. My other one that I turned in was only about this long. So you're adding another, I don't know, about 6 inches to it. This thing might start to turn over. Nope, we got it. There we go. Oh, I already had that one tight. It's turning. There, we got it. Kind of cheated and jerked on it. I'm going to make sure they're all still at 74. One more. Oh, that one's loose. Oh, maybe I skipped that one and... There we go. Ooh. Good grief. 4 bolts and I missed one. And that's why I go around more than once. Tickles. Alright, so we're done torquing. I'll bring this back down to 0, as you always should when done using it. Huh. That's funny. Or that's strange. The box, we just looked at the label and it said 50 to 250 foot-pounds. I'm looking at this and there's 70, there's 60, it's 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, down to 20. So this may not be as bad as I thought. So I'll get it back up to, let's see, is there a stop mark? Oh yeah, there it is. There we go. We're back on the stop mark. Alright. Next thing I need to do is these heads, bolt heads, all have holes in it for tie wire, so you can tie them so they don't back out and cause a big problem. So I will get my tie wire and some pliers and we will get that tied up. So I've got rebar tie wire, and then I have this thinner wire. I think I'm going to use this thin wire. The idea is to run through each hole and then tie it at the end. So we'll start here, go up. And then we'll go through the next one. Oh boy, let's see, and then we're gonna go, well, if I do that, yeah, we'll be all right. Or I guess I could go this way, since we're on the bottom. If I'm doing it wrong, let me know in the comments. We'll do that. There. And then, yeah, if this was rebar tie wire, it's thicker, it would fill that hole better, for sure. also take longer. Get that out of the way. I'm just gonna twist these together. Oh, maybe the other way. Twist it, not so much that you snap the wire off so you have to start again. You can see this one tightened up. That one's tightened up some, but this one definitely got tight. I mean, they still have some flex to it, but they don't have to be real tight, but there we go. That'll work. We'll cut these things off right here, close. Just like that. Twist that down out of the way. There we go. I think next we'll throw the clutch on the tractor. I'll show you that, and then we'll start picking this engine up, and we'll try and set it on the rear end. Yeah, let's get to it. So this is going to be a little tricky. When I got done, I set the engine on these blocks right here. I got 2 of them, but that wasn't enough. Just the weight of the engine wanting to tip over was bringing the cylinder down. So now the engine's laying full on its side, lifted this leg up over the blocks. I mean, everything's shifted. So somehow I'm gonna have to slowly lift it. Make sure that, yeah, that's tight. Lift it and not break anything. I don't want to snap the manifold because they're hard. They don't make them anymore for these engines. We're getting close, I think. Just about. Oh, I use that one as leverage. It'll just let the engine fall. I did not want to do that, but I think what I landed on was solid. So, upsy daisy. Oh, I don't like that. The whole chain rotated when it sat down slowly, and I got a chain hooked over here, hooked on what is that, my bolt for the starter. So maybe I can pop it around. Oh, that's my governor rod. Careful with that. And I'll try it. Almost. There we go. Go up some more. There, she's starting to. Not quite upright. Still leaning, but I don't know how else We try and set it down to the block over here and try and get that chain to rotate for me. I'll take that one. Go up a little more. Now, I slowly let this down. I mean slowly. Maybe that chain will, who am I kidding? Maybe it'll turn. Ooh. Ooh. You kidding me? That worked? I didn't think that was really gonna work. Oh wow. There we go. Get it up to close to the height. There we go. This thing out of the way without getting under it. Okay. Crowbar out of the way. Let's see, I think around like this. Oh shoot. Don't forget the clutch. Very important at this stage. If I can fit. Oh, where's it at? Oh, look at that. So, I'm going to have to clean that pressure plate real quick. Let me clean the pressure plate, because you already saw me clean the flywheel, what I did with that. And then I'll bring you back. So, I'm going to now put the clutch disc on, make sure you put it on the way you took it off, and for me this cut piece goes forward. Now I don't have an alignment tool to line the clutch up with the pilot bushing. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a helicopter right. Can you hear that? That thing is shaking the shop. Holy cow. That thing was low, and it sounded big. It didn't sound like one of the mosquito helicopters. It was big. Good grief, that thing was a monster. I have never heard, well, not that I'm in the shop all the time, but I've never heard anything shake the shop, or heard a helicopter that low right over our house. Good grief. Oh, come on now. Let's get started. Play nice. I'm going to do opposite sides. I'm going to go ahead and get them all in there. Wherever I put them, there they are. And I'm going to see about getting a broomstick or something and see if we can line that thing up. If that happens, then we'll tighten these down. If it don't happen, I will have to do something else. Oh, there it is. I thought I lost a washer. Oh, almost lost another one. Okay. So we're not far from the Bellingham International Airport, which, don't let the sound of that international part fool you. It's a small airport. So we are in one of the flight paths that they use to come into Bellingham. No, I mean, they don't normally come right over our head, but holy cow. I mean, there's been a time or two I was sleeping and a jet, you know, I don't know if they bring 737s into Bellingham or not. It'd be about the biggest. But one of the jets flew over our house and it shook the house, and I woke up to a shaking house. I thought the thing was I thought it was crashing, really. But I didn't hear no explosion, so I went back to sleep. All right, let me get something that fits that, and we'll see if we can get it to line up. All right, I got a socket in there that's real close. So we're gonna snug these up. What I wanted to do was just put the pressure plate. There, it's holding. What I wanted to do is put the pressure plate in here, but the pressure plate doesn't have anywhere to hang. It just droops on the shaft, and then I was going to slide, and I still might. We'll see how this lines up. And then I was just going to slide the clutch plate itself right on there, and then just slide it together. That way you only have to line up the pilot bushing with the end of the shaft. So, all right, let's see what trouble I can get into. I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way, but we'll find a way. All right, let's get you set up, and then we'll get back to work. Let's see if we can. So we got to go up a ways. I just watched a video of another guy working on a tractor, and it happened to be it was a moline, and I don't know if he had an engine hoist or not, but he used a loader tractor to put the engine on. And I had a bunch of memories flooding back from when my brother and I were kids. You know, high school or just out of high school, whatever. And pulling engines and setting engines. And the whole time, though, you're doing this with a running tractor, is you end up yelling at each other so you can be heard over the tractor, right? So I would much rather do it this way. It's nice and quiet. I can hear what's going on. And well, it only takes one person. 2 people to be easier, but it is just me. Just a little high. It's nice and quiet in here. The woods are out back, and I can hear the coyotes yipping. Boy, they're on that shaft. So we gotta be gentle. And it looks like I'm high on the front of the engine, so the engine has got this downward rake. There we got a couple of bolts helping to line it up. We got the dowel pins coming up next. Somehow I need to get the rear end to tip up because I have no way of tipping the front of this engine down. They have a tool for that. I just don't have that tool. All right, I'm going to figure this out and we'll bring you back. All right, so I've got a jack right there at the big block. So I'm jacking the front of the rear end up, and it looks, the gap looks pretty even, although it looks like it's cocked to left or right, to the left. Yeah, I got a bigger gap over here now. So there, that looks pretty even. Okay, it's still a little tight at the top. Okay. Putting up a fight. You don't want to force this and break something, so. And I don't have a little shop light out here. Okay, so what I need to do is I just need to rotate, spin the engine a little bit. And I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. There we go. Still nothing. Still nothing. Don't know how much. I don't know how much is turning at the front compared to the rear. Wouldn't you know it? One of the fingers are in the way now. So I guess we keep turning. Well, this is going to take a little bit to get this thing to line up, so I think I'm going to pause you guys while I try and get this to slip together. Well, we got it. The dowel pins were a little rusty. I was going to clean those before I put it together and I forgot. So I oiled those and it helped slide things together. What really helped was putting the nuts on these bolts, using the bolts as, as a guide to help guide the engine on until it can get to the dowels, which we got hung up on the dowels, but yeah, we're looking good now. I think the next video, I need to fix that front tire that I thought I fixed before. So I'll have to break down that front tire. We'll clean up a little bit where that front end is going to go on the front of the engine. We'll clean the front end up too. And then we will have a whole tractor once we get that put together. Finish putting the bolts on here. We'll hook up the clutch. I got to finish tightening the bolts on the pressure plate. Don't let me forget. So I guess that's it for this video. Should be enough. Yeah. Thanks for watching Project R, the pulling tractor. As soon as we get that front end on, we'll be able to flip-flop this thing around, and then I can have space to start working on the 90-year project right behind us here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.